Oh. Oh.
Ron. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, beautiful people.
Hello.
Oh, my phone. Okay. How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday to Transcend.
Happy Tuesday. Yay.
Yeah, we were chatting behind the scenes a little bit. A little confusion, but we'll figure it out later. But anyway. So we'll talk about it later, but after we do some political, we're going to do 3 personal readings again, like Valerie did last week. But when I punch the ticker up, that's when you post your questions. So stick around in about 50 minutes if you want to get a personal and anything that's going on. And there'll be people maybe jumping in later to maybe do that, but we'll take the last question about 45 minutes as far as political goes. If there's no political questions, I do have some banners. They're ready to rock and roll to check it out. So anyway, hi Teresa, Paisley, Marianne, Holly, Deanne,
Paisley.
My ET friend Deanne.
Holly.
Okay, Holly. We love to help you. If you're going to hopefully hang out for all the time. Hey, Linda. I seen Linda got a personal reading the other day in some live. I can't remember which one. Mimi. Okay.
And Captain Morgan. Mimi.
Oh, wait a minute. Grab your favorite cards for energy of the week. Let's do a 3-card spread, see what everyone needs to know for the week. Hi, Captain Morgan. Good vibes. I like that.
Right. Deanne.
So, find some information, energy for the week, for healing, or whatever we need to know. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Devo. I got that in a banner already about McCarthy. Hi, Crone Zone lovely.
Hey, Crone Zone.
Oh, Sherry's here.
Hey.
Message for the week. I was just thinking when I was shuffling there, my guides were saying there's a purpose. There's a purpose to our lives that we need to expand our minds and release the negative energies in our lives to grow. That's what they just told me.
Yeah, that would make absolute sense. Release all those energies and make room for all the growth, all the good stuff coming in.
Release those souls that don't serve us and find your soul family.
Yay. That is a good message.
Okay. All right.
Boy, my card just mirrored what your guides just said.
Nice. All right. I got the 3 of spring first, which is the 3 of wands. The 3 of wands is all about reaching out for more, planning your destiny, manifesting, thinking what's best for you. The satisfaction of a job well done. 4 of autumn, which is 4 of coins, that's all talking about holding on to what's dear to you.
Mhm.
That's what I'm getting from that. Holding on what's dear to you. It's also about financing, budgeting, what I feel too there. So reach out for what you want, budget, but hold on what's dear. And then the Queen of Coins is coming in here. That's being practical, not overspending when you don't need to. But it's also being earth grounded. So
Oh man, you're mirroring my cards.
Yeah, a little
that's
bit
my
here too.
my message.
Your guides and what you just said just now. Go ahead, Allison. What do you have?
Well, one of them, anyhow. I used Scott's extraterrestrial deck that I just got. Thank you very much. So
Yay.
I switched the order because of what you guys just read, but I got use Earth energy to ground yourself. Yes.
Allison, you just took that's. Ooh.
Is it the same card?
We're all in sync.
And the other two are different, but we all got this.
It's the same. It's a different deck. Same thing.
Got it. And then I got no victim mentality. You control your life.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So don't be a victim, right?
Yeah.
Keep in control. Don't give your power away. That's how I interpret that.
Absolutely true.
And then love and connect with other souls.
Oh, nice.
That's it.
Very nice.
But this one's awesome. Yeah, I love that.
We're here. That's what we're here for.
Interesting.
To love and connect with those souls that serve us.
Right. So interestingly, I got the Gaia Gateway activation. So that's about, connecting with the earth, learning experiences, wisdom transmissions, and earth intelligence. And showing us that you may feel like you're going round and around in your head, this kind of energy, like chaotic thinking, like you're not being able to do enough and there's so much going on and you're not just that peaceful, calm center. And take a nap. Time to just rest.
You get that one a lot.
Yeah. Rest. Connect to Mother Earth and center yourself and ground yourself. Very important with this Gaia activation. They're telling us something here. And it mirrored, everybody's cards as far as,
And I already forgot the exact wording you used, Val, but this one of Scott's that says no victim mentality, you control your life, was similar to what you were talking about. So there were two of mine were actually similar.
It's really
very cool.
It's really like round and round, because no matter what's going on in your life, whether it's situations with people or whatever's going on, you need to let go of whatever it is that's making you repeat the same patterns or do the same stuff. Just let it go. It can be your mental clogged up thoughts, all of that. You can take it out as far as you want and you can stretch it to that. So in your life, think about it. Let it go. Let it go.
The hardest thing in our lives is our family. We can't get rid of our family. If you're having troubles with a child or a parent or a sibling, you want to do the best to heal that soul connection. Be the bigger person to talk it out, not get angry. But that's our biggest things we need to do. The people that are closest to us, that we care about, but we don't, that we butt heads. So that's the biggest thing we need to do.
They can be our biggest triggers.
Yeah. And if we can't do that, there's no reason why we can't let them go on their own journey.
Yes.
Right.
And then you can take pride in your old soul that you did the best you can to heal it.
Very true. Very true. I want to say hi to Marina, Heart Centered Tarot.
Yeah.
My sisters are here. Sisters of the Mystical Tarot.
Hi, everyone.
We're all here together.
Okay. First public topic. Kevin McCarthy requested all the 1/6 video And supposedly he gave it to Fox News. Some people say it's a crime. So, Blessings Throne Zones. Okay. Is there going to be repercussions for what McCarthy did? I kind of feel like no. So we'll see what the cards say.
So what is Kevin McCarthy's reasoning? What is his motivation?
Yeah, however you want to sense it. Repercussions or reasoning, or most likely his reasoning is to change the narrative of January 6th to please the MAGA crowd, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said it was part of his deal to get speakership to release that the video, all the video footage.
Oh, you could be right about that.
Yeah, you think it'd be no good, Maria.
I'll tell you, I got that he's doing it so that he can position himself. He did it so he could position himself and go to calmer waters. But
how can he?
I got the strength card. I got the strength card for him, and finally the devil. So I feel like there is an underlying, deal that he's tied to, but I think he had to do that to go to the calmer waters and become speaker. Yeah, I agree with that. When I saw that card and you were saying that, Scott, I said, yeah, definitely. It was a deal. It was a deal made.
I know, right? And that, if you're going to release it, you should release it to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I'm getting here. He thinks it may thwart off the investigations going on to the House members.
Yeah, it's something. There's something nefarious with that.
So I get the Knight of Swords. This is an investigation into them. It's secret yet. And we have a choice here. There's caution ahead. There's problems ahead.
Yeah.
Thinking that they would have victory and prosperity and change their outcome with the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Ace of Coins is prosperity. And 6 of Wands is like, the victory, the news, the success.
Yeah.
But it isn't going to work. It isn't going to work. This path, I got the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and Page of Coins in the end. That's all bad. 5s are bad. The infighting.
So hot either.
The conflicts and new paths for them. It isn't going to work. So I didn't get any justice or anything coming out. So I don't think he's going to face any charges. It kind of feels like to me it may be somewhat legal because he is the Speaker of the House. So let me know what you feel.
What'd you get, Allison? I want to see what good stuff you pulled.
Well, like Scott, I also got the Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh.
Wow. I just did 5 cards, and but anyways, I got in the order. I got 5 of Pentacles, and this is, I'm guessing, Kevin McCarthy at some point was somehow feeling this way, in some sort of way. 5 of Pentacles, and then I got the Wheel of Fortune, and I got the Lovers. This is probably the agreement about the video, I'm guessing. And then the Knight of Swords, some sort of, I don't know, either information or whatever. You're saying there's some sort of action being taken. And I got the 3 of Wands. This is a moving away from this to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, I'm not familiar with the situation. Sorry. But that's what I got.
Okay. That all makes sense, too.
I almost did another throw because I wasn't thrilled with what I got and how it came out, but
Oh, it makes sense to me.
I'm so burned. So,
No, don't worry
what I can
about it.
do right now.
It was a great reading. No, that was perfect. It really
You know-
filled the blanks of the details behind what was going on. So I thought it was good. Yeah.
But I did get 2 of the same cards as Scott.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, it's funny. I didn't get any money cards.
Nope, I didn't either. I just threw on what Debo said. Do you want to go first? I'll just tell mine quick. Or did you?
Tell yours quick. Yeah, go.
Yeah, Debo just asked, well, did McCarthy get any money? I got no. I got the Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, and Page of Cups. It's just an offer to help Fox News.
Yeah. And
he took charge of the situation. He thought it would help, and just an offer. So I'm not seeing any money either.
Hey, Kelly. The mystic next door.
Hi, Kelly.
I got the 5 of Swords. So
I got that too.
Aries, that embattled kind of person. King of Wands. So some higher ups kind of probably gave him the word that might be a good idea. Knight of Swords. So I think
we all got the Knight of Swords.
Yes,
that's my investigations card going on to the.
Yeah.
I really believe that's the investigation into the House members.
Yes, this definitely, and it's not going to stop it from happening.
No. But this is the GOP trick. They just change the scenario.
They just
spew out lies
in the news and
think it's going to work.
Yep, think it's going to work.
Yep, Holly got no money, just ego.
Right.
There we go.
What'd you get out? Are you doing?
You doing something different?
She's throwing it now. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't get any justice cards or any kind of legal.
No. That's why I was kind
of. It's obviously suspect, but.
In my last throw, that Lovers next to the Knight of Swords, I just felt like it was just like an agreement. It didn't feel like
there wasn't money.
There was money.
Yeah.
And then I just threw on specifically just 3 cards. I got Knight of Swords, 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords. So no, there's no money involved.
Right. It feels like he's got to live up to his agreements because he made that deal. One person is going to try to kick him out from dictatorship. So he's got to follow through with all his secret dealings with these boneheads. Here's the tapes. Oh, well.
Nanette.
We know who we're talking about, but after Carlson, but I think it's probably a right standard. I think some newscaster saying he's probably just going to cherry pick what doesn't look bad and put it on there. See, it was Antifa. It's all good, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so, get rid of that banner. Okay, this is close to my heart here.
Oh, yes.
I gotta go vote.
Yes.
We have our primary.
Yeah.
There's 4 people running for the Wisconsin Supreme Court for a 10-year term. 1 is retiring. There's a 4 conservative to 3 liberal. And our governor said, like one case, our governor said these maps are gerrymandered to heck, and he vetoed it. There wasn't enough to overturn it, but Republicans sued, and it went all the way to the Supreme Court just before the election, and they said they're fine.
Oh,
so
I've seen your pre-drawn maps, and they are ridiculous.
Yeah. I text what my map looks like. It looks like a squiggly.
It's like they have to be kidding. It's so obvious what they were doing. It's just.
So I think I was sensing before that a woman would get it, a liberal. So let's see what you guys think. Well, after our live, I got to go place my vote. I didn't have time.
So are we throwing on who's winning?
Yeah, there's 2 men and 2 women. So there's 2 conservatives, 2 liberals. This is the primary to get it down to 2. So basically, I want to see what you guys think.
All right, we'll see
The
what
ending result of the Wisconsin Supreme Court's going to be.
Okay.
Basically, well, there's no designation technically, and it's basically they're, conservative and liberal. There's no Democrat, Republicans, and judges. So, like when I read, if cups come out, that's my Democrats. If wands come out, that's my Republicans. But however you want to do it.
I do it. Left side is liberals, right side is Republican. That was my method. But you know what? This is a hard one because I got yes cards on both sides.
Wisconsin Supreme Court has been more conservative for many years now.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this, the best cards all fall on the right, on the Republican side. So the happy home, everything's wonderful, and 6 of Pentacles.
Okay.
One more.
So they're voting up 2.
Oh,
well, I'm getting one of the 2 is going to be this guy, and I think it's Dan Kelly, the King of Swords. And by the way, Dan Kelly was one of the people that helped get those fake electors in for Wisconsin. So I have a King of Swords next to a Knight of Wands next to it. So there's going to be one conservative in the race in April.
Yeah, and I pulled one more card and got the Tower for the Democrats, which is
I got the Tower too.
Yeah.
So then the other one, I have a female Democrat, liberal, coming out next. So I think it's going to be this Dan Kelly guy and Janet. The one I want to win, which I believe will win, but that's who's going to be. That's what I'm getting. Who's going to be with in April? Those 2. So now I want to toss with a different guy. Who's going to win in April?
Hi, Rose Blue. Hi, Tammy.
Oh, Smart Medic's going to win, Rose. No worries there. Fox News is going to pay out the nose.
That would be delightful. Not that I'm, in any way, shape, or form trying to say anything negative. Oh, gosh.
Anything else to say, you guys, about this, or?
No, I just did it in groups, and I got the Tower for the Dems, and so did
you think the Liberals going to lose with the Tower? Oh no!
Well, that's what.
Well, I'm always cups for the Democrats. And I got this, and then I got the 9 of Swords with the Tower.
Ouch. See? And that's when I got the Tower over on their side. I just do it right on the left side. And the Tower is a definite no.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I got the Empress and the Knight of Swords for the Republicans.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Knight of Swords, 4 of Swords. I'm getting all swords. Nope. I asked in a throw now. I asked who's going to be the winner in April. I have the female liberal is the star.
Okay, good. All right.
That's what I got anyway.
Well, we will.
I know it's my choice, but that's what the cards came out.
We hope you're right.
I do too.
Definitely.
But I actually did a read, and I had no clue about the race earlier. One of our community members who follows me on Twitter messaged me.
Oh.
She showed me the other liberal, a black man that's running, and she asked me, does he have a chance to win? And I didn't even look at the race before. And I looked at it, and I'm like, no, it's going to be a female. So then I looked to who it was, and I'm like, oh, it's Janet. She's going to win.
Oh, yeah.
So without any knowledge, I got Janet was going to win. So pray.
Yep, that would be lovely. So did you see Nanette says, did you hear that Tucker hired the billionaire lawyer? This lawyer is deadly.
Oh, Trump hired a new lawyer.
It's Trump,
Yeah.
not Tucker.
Yeah,
T-R, not T-U, Valerie.
Well, when you're a whole fledgling criminal, it doesn't matter how much your lawyer is.
Well,
Oh, yeah. By the way, I sent you the link, but it's been reported now by the New York Times that Trump has used over $10 million of the PAC money to pay his lawyer fees up to date.
and I can't see how that is even legal. But apparently you were telling me it's a gray area. And, there's
Well, that's
wiggle
what
room.
the legal minds on Twitter said. It's a gray
Yeah.
area.
Yeah. He probably wouldn't have done it if it was so blatant, so.
Well, I guess Trump had to replace Alina Hava or one or the other because they weren't doing much. Oh, and the other guy, Corcoran's going to be under indictment, so.
That speaks highly for the crowd he surrounds himself with.
Okay. Okay, let me I'll create a banner quick to throw in that. That sounds good. About if you want to concentrate on it, the 10 million.
Okay.
Yeah, the 10 million out of his PAC.
10 million. 10 million he took out of his campaign funds. There are going to be repercussions.
Okay, read it. Knock the energy out of that. Not that he declared he was running. Right. This is his old money he had.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely illegal if he uses any money now.
Oh, okay. Because they changed the law. Or
because he was using this is the money from Stop the Steal.
oh, okay.
He said legal defense or Stop the Steal.
It was money he collected toward that. Yeah.
So any money coming in for Trump 2024 is definitely illegal. So the legal Twitter said what he's taking before.
I'm sorry to like my card so much. I got 5 of wands. So there's I got 3 of swords and 10 of swords. Boom, chakalaka. That doesn't sound like it's going to bode well for him in any way, shape, or form. That it's going to be a drawback to him. He may never suffer real consequences from it, but it's going to damn his reputation. Pardon my expression. Like water on a dam, not the other. Oh, no, I'm kidding. It's not good. But he's going to try and be the magician and make it disappear. But it won't. It won't disappear. He's going to get in trouble over it, but it may not come to anything.
Yeah, my cards don't show any justice over it.
No justice over it.
But it feels like it's going to be used in some way.
Yes, it's going to damage him.
Because I have the devil along with using that money.
Because Rose Blue says the lawyer is up against Jack Smith. That's why. That's not a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing for us.
That's right, Marina. He's going to grift until someone holds him account.
Yeah.
Or these fools stop giving him money.
Yeah.
So, in the end, I had the Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Dark Times. It's basically all I need. So it feels like that way, it's a creative way to use the money.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a rope-a-dope kind of feeling. You know what I mean? But with my dark times and transitioning away from it, it feels like it's going to be held against them, but there's no legal repercussions kind of feeling.
Right. Exactly.
You know, it's like if he's on trial or whatever, they'll bring this up to sway like the jury or something like that. You know,
that's kind of what I got with that 10 of Swords I got at the end. That, yeah, it hit me like his reputation, like he has one. I mean, but in his mind, maybe he feels like it's damaged.
That's going to cause a shit stain.
And Ow. Kelly, it's going to disappear on his own purchases, like Adderall and hamburgers. Hamburgers.
I guess Marina liked the rope-a-dope.
Yeah, rope-a-dope. Yep, that was good too.
Trump had a disclosure statement on the website. As good or bad, Holly? I've never seen it. I was listening. I was getting his emails for a while, and I just couldn't take it anymore because they're coming in that crazy. But mainly, I just wanted to see what he was grifting on.
Sure.
But I clicked that little thing to say it was spam, so I don't get him anymore.
Hi, Sharon.
Sharon said, "Thank you. Trump is the greatest grifter of all time." You know. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he does it so blatantly and out in the open and gets away with it.
Okay. Let's try this. So after that horrible shooting at Michigan State.
I didn't read my cards.
Oh, you didn't throw yet?
Allison, go.
No, I threw. I've been waiting.
Allison,
I'm sorry.
Just barge.
I'll
Allison,
take this off.
You have permission to barge in.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, this is him.
She's
Just
so
another
polite.
thing that to add to his pile of stress.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they see it. They know that, you know, he did what he did. They're working on trying to, you know, move this whole, it's all just part of this whole wheel that he's going through. And, you know, the outcome, again, I only do 5 cards, is the moon. They see what he did. Right. But I don't see any, I mean, Hierophant's here, but I don't see any, they're going to go, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no jail bars or.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They're like, just throw it on the pile of stuff he's done.
Right.
All right. Thank you. Sorry I missed you.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, you're so polite.
Well, I just don't want to barge in. I wait.
Barge.
Sometimes I get forgotten.
Just barge.
It's okay.
You're so polite. Oh, man.
So all these horrible shootings, people just, you know, we don't know how to live. Are we
Michigan's in mourning. That's how.
Mm-hmm.
What's that about Michigan? I'm sorry.
I said Michigan's in mourning. That's how MSU is doing.
It's in mourning.
Okay.
My son has lots of friends there, including his girlfriend.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay. Hey, Annette, we can look at Miss Fanny Willis. I think she's already decided. She just hasn't pulled the trigger yet. So I wanted to look at that too. If when, what she's waiting for.
Interesting how the cards I got.
Thanks, Deanne. Love and light to Michigan students. Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
All this.
I get the Three of Swords, the first
Okay.
card.
Okay.
The heartbreak, the pain, the sadness of all this, the shootings. Four of Coins, how to manage the situation. But I think they'll come up on top of the Queen of Wands.
Mm-hmm.
People will come to the realization they got to live their lives, believe in themselves, and that wonderful people will surround themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Maintain balance of their home life and actually what's important. So it'll kind of make you reevaluate what's important when you're going through this.
Yeah.
But obviously that Three of Swords is laying heavy.
Mm-hmm.
When your life's in danger like that, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I got a really different kind of reading, but still the same situation that they have to go through. So I got the Star, and I feel like they are, really going through a time of prayer and hopefulness that this kind of thing will end. And then next I got the Six of Cups. So I feel like they're wanting life to return to some form of normalcy. And I get the Sun after. So it will. But the interesting card I got after that, and the final card, is the Four of Cups. And this card made me feel like they'll go back to school life as normal, but they'll feel the sense of loss, and they'll feel a feeling like something's missing, or their drive or feeling of why they're there and what they're trying to accomplish isn't. It's like they have to refine, what they're doing and who they are from this tragedy. That's what I get from that. It's going to shake them. It's going to shake them up inside.
Well, that's right. Holly's from Michigan.
Yeah.
I was just there with Allison this weekend.
Oh.
What'd you get? Oh, bless you, Linda.
Wow, Linda.
Low and light.
Oops.
Did you get your senses, Allison?
I did. So this is about the students. I feel like I'm interpreting this a couple different ways. I feel like they're really wanting there to be some sort of action taken towards keeping them safer there. And there's a lot of communication about this needing to move into another direction. So I've got the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Swords with the Fool, and then the Page of Swords with the Six of Swords. And that's how I'm interpreting that.
Mm-hmm.
And I also know that to be true. So that might be why that came out.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of sadness. I know there's a lot of mourning. And maybe that's why I didn't get that kind of stuff. I already know about all that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I did pull a couple cards from Scott's deck. Again, with the same question. I got the Dark Side of the Universe. So this is them just seeing, all the ugly that's ugly in the world that came into their world.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
then also we are one, universe and the planets have connected energy. But just seeing how they can all pull together.
Kind of
And
like
they are.
star
This
card,
always happens at schools.
Yeah.
The student body pulls together,
Yeah.
and but these schools have to be better locked down. You should not be able to get access to these buildings. I don't care what building it is. I don't care to what extreme they have to go. You need to have clearance to get in these buildings. Both of those buildings were buildings that you could just walk into, and that's how this guy did that.
I 100% agree.
And we need to get rid of guns.
Yeah.
But campuses need to be. My son had a shooting in his school, University of Arizona. He was in the next building. And it's like this stuff has to stop.
It really does.
It has to stop.
Yeah,
You have the clearance, and I don't care if it slows everything down to a screeching halt. You should have badges, and you got to have clearance in order to access a building.
And yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but metal detectors.
And metal detectors everywhere. Yes. I was just going to say that, but yeah. Yep. And it's going to cost money and whatever. And and then our kids will be safe.
Because our kids need to be safe.
That's right. Because you got crazy, crazy people in the world that have no value of life whatsoever.
Exactly.
Like in this guy went and then killed himself.
Right. And Rose Blue is right. Ban assault weapons.
Yep. Nobody needs to have a gun. I don't care.
What normal citizen needs an assault weapon in their house? Or
I don't think you need any gun, period. But yeah, especially those high power, whatever they are.
It's ridiculous.
States can do that. Michigan's got their Democrats all around. They can pass that. Unfortunately, federally, we got GOP. They don't want to give it up. So we just gotta pray the right thing happens. Okay, we'll just do this quick, and then we'll look at Fanny Willis. Holly likes our cards about the Michigan thing that was blown up. Personally, I thought none of them were extraterrestrial, but they shot the one object down over one of the Great Lakes. Let's see what 3 cards say. If it was extraterrestrial related.
There's something about how recently they've made the range at what they look at. Now they look at smaller objects, and that's the only reason they're noticing more stuff.
Correct.
It's all always been there. We're just noticing more because now we're looking at more.
Exactly.
What I seen, they changed it back because it's just.
Well, I don't know if they did or not. I just knew what
That's
I
what
just said.
I want to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was things they never noticed before. They think they figured it out. It was nothing of importance. They think it was like school projects or businesses or whatever testing the weather. But the object over, I think they said the one over Michigan was kind of hexagon shape with some tentacles or something down it. Nope, I got my 3 cards on my deck. I have a couple cards in my Farmer's Tarot that have extraterrestrial value, and I get no. I got Justice, so whatever was up there was doing some kind of purpose for balancing, maybe the weather or something like that. I have my Empress card that's all about doing something of good. And then the King of Coins feels like some kind of business created it to do something with weather or testing or checking out wind directions or something like that. Yeah, they were all unmanned, small objects, So I have nothing to trust on my 3 cards.
Yeah, and interestingly, I used the Scott's ET, his extraterrestrial universal oracle, and none of them are pointing to ETs. It says, if you don't listen, you can't resonate. Okay.
Well, that could make sense. It was a sensor or something listening for things
Yes.
or
And
testing.
yes, and listen, I pulled your farmer's tarot after this, and it all made sense. Your ancestors are with you in spirit. I don't know why I got that. And light and Reiki energy needed. This is what I got. But you know what I pulled after that from Scott's Farmer's Tarot is the Queen of Swords. But right here, it's like a guy standing in front of a screen teaching people. So they were gathering information.
Yeah.
And that's about what it was. It doesn't look, too nefarious in any way, shape, or form. There they are.
My king
They're
of
learning.
The way I made my cards, the king and queen of swords can be lawyers, dark people, or teachers.
Correct.
Because the sword people are using their mind.
Yeah.
So that's why I put that icon on there.
It works for me.
It's a female teacher.
It's a teacher, and somebody's learning something, and they're standing in front of other people telling them, this is what we discovered.
That's true, Holly. Our government never tells us everything.
They never do.
But according to the NSA, what I've seen is that they are recalibrated back to only the big objects.
Yeah.
So anyway, what'd you get, Allison?
I got fear will be your downfall. And I got pay attention to your heart and soul, physical and emotional feelings. No, it wasn't ET related.
Mm-mm.
And this is just like expecting it to be, but it's not, or whatever. And then it says in the bottom of the deck, I got you're not learning life lessons. I think it's just saying listen to your gut. I mean, some people probably do think that it is, obviously. But no, this is a no.
But an AT is not going to make a balloon. I mean, they're way too sophisticated.
No, they're not going to make a balloon.
They come in and out of dimensions. They can change shape. They can, they don't need to do balloons.
I think I've seen a comment on Twitter. Someone goes, I really don't think an advanced civilization is going to come down, place an object about the size of a car just so it gets blown up.
Exactly.
Well, hi, Ian. Just want to say hi. And yes, there is some crazy people creating mini AR-15s for kids.
Oh, gosh.
And it probably was in Missouri.
I don't know why I chose to incarnate.
Oh, did Tucker Carlson get Sherry? Tucker Carlson got Secret Service clearance. What did you say? Top secret clearance. Holy cow.
Yeah, right. Sure he did. Okay. This one here is the last one, and then we'll do some personals.
Okay.
Three personals, so you can put your questions in now, whoever wants to get a personal reading. I'm not cherry picking. It's only what the first three I'll star that I see. Okay?
That's fair.
I'm not going to cherry pick. I might miss it. So whoever I star is who gets a personal reading on a question.
Okay.
So now we're looking at Fanny Willis, the Georgia DA. When's she gonna indict whatever we need to know? I think Holly said something earlier about Garland or something. But anyway, beside the point. Fanny Willis, Georgia DA, indicting.
Oh gosh, that's really weird. Why do I always get these kind of cards?
That's what you get. You gotta roll.
It's so delusional. But you know what? I got the devil, and I got the Seven of Cups. So delusional thinking, which is the Trumpster. And walking away with from all your cups, and he knows this is coming. Judgment. boom. He's going to just somehow, I don't know what's going to happen, but he is not going to participate, whether it is health, something. Maybe his mind is going on a vacation and never returning for entertainment purposes only. Because these are the cards I get for his mind. The Devil, the Seven of Cups, and him walking away. Sounds like he's, and the next card is Judgment. Yeah. Fanny Willis. She'll get her man. He'll never go to jail, though. Final conclusion.
You're screening me. I'm getting she's got this.
Oh, yeah. She's got it.
She's divinely guided. She's got plenty of evidence. I'm getting my 9-10 of coins. And my Empress, the Star. And then some reason I'm getting my 4-5 of Cups. And I'm gravitated towards a little bit more of evaluation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of in my past position. But this would mean there's 10 plus possibly getting indicted. But she's got everything she needs. That's abundance here. And she's the Star here and got it going on. But with this, my 4-5 of Cups, it can be a pause. But then I have next the Page of Swords, my community cards, and the 8 of Swords. That means people are going to prison. They may get out, depending, but indictments are coming soon. This is new indictments, something happening.
Yeah.
It feels like my community card is sensing of a group. So it could be the jury, but I feel more she's leaning hard on these people that were the fake electors mostly.
Mm-hmm.
What I feel, or the people that have lied.
Right. Yeah, she's got some blatant liars to go after.
But I think, like what Holly said,
mm-hmm.
They might wait on 45 for some reason.
Yeah, and my cards were all about 45, and 45 is not altogether up in the la cabeza.
So she's got the Tower coming here in the end. So there's going to be a change. She's going to drop some stuff from everyone that did anything with the 6 of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
But my fun card is May. Everything's coming out being light, but if you're going to timing, she might wait. This is kind of showing she might wait for the big dogs for a couple months. I
think you might be right about that. Because if I got that Judgment card so abruptly, it's Trump's mind, Trump's in his mind, Trump's trying to get away in his mind, and then boom, the hammer comes down, Judgment. It's like somehow it came down really swift and fast. But I think pause.
I might want to try another throw, get a different question in my mind, but you guys go ahead.
Well, Allison, what did you get?
I got the 3 of Wands with the Ace of Cups. This feels like her moving forward, and she feels, confident about what she's moving towards. But there is the 9 of Swords here next. But it ends with the Star and the Magician. So I think they will. I think she will. And I clarified the Magician with the 9 of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm. Very
so
good.
In my mind, I was getting like a 5 or either March 5th or 5 more days or 5 more work days or something when it starts.
Ooh.
I mean, she's made up her mind.
That's soon.
But we all want to know about 45 though. And some reason, I don't know why, but it feels like there's a delay with him for some reason.
I feel it too. When I threw it, I specifically asked about 45, and I got that sense of delay. And
Fanny Willis and 45. Fanny Willis and 45.
There's so much going on we don't know.
I know.
Everything.
In so many
Oh, no.
arenas.
All of it. It's all
Yeah.
so
don't
not
want-
up and up.
Yeah.
It's not handled the way things normally are.
Yeah.
There's always stuff in the government that we don't know. So it's just
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
It's true. You got that right.
I mean, he's just done so much and nothing.
It's almost like I get this sense that they just want to throw the hammer on 45 all at once. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My cards, it isn't even worth showing. I tossed again about 45 and her, and it was all good cards. So it's like more delay feeling.
Yeah. And so I just read Sherry's comment, Voices from the Swamp. I'm being a smart ass. McCarthy gave Tucker all the J6 info. DOJ says it's a security risk to the country. So when did Tucker get cleared for that info? Yeah, I get what you're saying.
He definitely has.
So McCarthy is bigger trouble. Yeah. You're right.
Oh my God. And that said, there's a gun manufacturer in Illinois making guns for kids. Oh my Lord.
You would not believe the ads. Oh my gosh. That makes me a little sick.
I'd be a smart ass. Is it a security risk? Yeah, it is a security risk.
Yeah. She's saying.
I mean, he should be in bigger trouble, but.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I've seen 2 questions. Personals. It looks like I might need one more personal question. I only see 2.
Because people are scared now.
We're scared. Okay. Okay, I have 2 personal questions. Someone pop out one more. Oh, okay, I got Laura's. That's the 3rd. Thank you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And when will E.T. family visit her again?
Well, that.
What's cards? Let's
see.
Might as well grab my ET deck.
I have the ET deck too.
I will grab that one. Okay, I'm gonna cut.
Knock the energy out of him.
And when does Deanne get another visit from her extraterrestrial family? Deanne. I think you know, but you're denying the signs kind of feeling.
Oh goodness. Interesting.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of what I was feeling. It's right in front of you, dear. Believe it.
You always pull.
You're missing it. You're missing it. Grab your crystals. I'm getting here. And use crystals and manifest it. It'll come to you when you use your crystals and manifest it. So I got the crystals card, the Andromeda's manifesting, and then you can transition to a higher place. So stop wishing upon a star kind of feeling, and grab your crystals and manifest it to come. They're there for you. I also got your ancestors are with you too. They're there. It feels like you're ignoring them.
And I got cards that kind of mirror that.
Yeah.
I have our universe may be a mystery, but be amazed of all that is the matrix of energy. That means you're connected. Yes,
You're connected.
the connection. This is
There you
about
go.
the connection you already have. So you're not paying, and Allison got the same card. This is about your connection, and the next one makes perfect sense. There it is. Timing, trust, patience is a virtue. Trust the timing. So, and then this is kind of like what Scott said. It might be in front of you and you don't even see it. If you don't listen, you can't resonate. So pay attention to what's in front of you. It's like these cards all made sense. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And Allison,
You got this, girl.
So I got that one as well.
Yeah.
The first card that Val had. And then I
Yeah.
also got, it feels like you can make it happen whenever you're ready to make
Yeah.
it happen. Because it got
Absolutely.
take charge, you got this,
Yeah.
enjoy the ride, and you control your life.
And I'm just getting chills because it's you calling them and you trusting yourself. You're connected to the matrix of everything. They know when you're wanting to see them and vice versa.
I also got this one, and this is pay attention to your heart and soul. You possibly, I don't know, you're getting some sort of messages or communication, and maybe you're not noticing it.
That's why it said pay attention and listen. So
right. Yes. Yeah. Yep. And that feels kind of like what that does.
Yeah. It kind of feels like you get in this space where like, why aren't you coming? Why aren't you coming? Or why aren't you here? Why aren't you answering me? When they
are smack dab right.
Right. They're right there in
I'm
your
ringing
face.
the doorbell.
They're ringing your doorbell. Yeah.
Okay, Laura Wright. Do you see me retiring from teaching this year or next year? I'm ready for the change. Okay. Laura's career.
And now I have to pull out my Akashic record reading cards.
Well, if you go with numerology, this is the year of manifesting your dreams. The next year will be creating your reality. And my guide is telling me next year.
Ooh.
So I don't see you teaching 2024 here.
Let's see.
Which would be the fall of. You might be doing some summer school teaching. Do you do that next summer? But I don't see fall of 2024. Let's see what the cards say here. But you got to remember with numerology, even though this is a 7-year, you got to relate to your own personal year too.
Right. You do.
I'm gonna leave that out. Okay, Laura. Oh, Captain Morgan feels that too. Yay!
Oh, good.
Oh, Holly gets that too. Plan your destiny, Laura. We're all feeling 2024 is your new revelations, the end of the quarter.
I think that's right. Because I'm pulling cards that match what you all are saying. Like serendipity. The time will show up and it'll be just right and you'll know it. Not for you. I don't think this year is for you to make a change and be flexible. So that means next year you have to.
Yeah.
The timing will show up and you'll know. Serendipity.
Has it become too much for you, Laura?
Oh,
I got a
gosh.
lot of bad
As a
cards
teacher, of course it's too much.
where you're kind of fed up because I got a lot of heartbreak cards and a lot of battling cards and a lot of
Listen, Laura, I understand my daughter-in-law is a teacher, and this is not an easy profession.
yeah. I mean, it's like I'm getting the celebration and love here, but you're kind of feeling like you're fed up.
Oh,
Well, she said she's ready for a big, wonderful change.
big, wonderful, a wonderful change.
Or maybe you could teach online to college courses or something.
Things are coming. Serendipity is coming.
Yeah,
Synchronistic events are going to happen for you, Laura. Do not worry. It's going to show up and it'll be just the right timing. You'll feel it. And yeah, big things are coming. And I feel like Laura is going to be using a lot of her gifts with others that she hasn't been able to or spend time doing. She's going to open up a lot of doors.
Yeah, it's just a weird throw.
Yeah, mine's weird.
Like I said, I got all these lovely cards and the passion and the love for the kids.
That's from her soul. That's not her job.
But I got like all this anxiety and heartbreak and
that's the job. That's the job.
And a tower and a devil. It's like
the tower as well.
It's just like you're fed up. In the end, I had the Queen of Wands, 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the Chariot. Moving on.
There could be an abrupt departure.
The Queen of Wands is all your passion, desires, and creativity. 7 of Cups is not an illusion or delusion here. It's you manifesting what you can do better. Reaching to the stars, your dreams, and releasing those burdens and taking charge of your life with the Chariot.
And of course, the policies of all schools make it really difficult. You can't, you have your hands tied as a teacher, and you can't do anything or say anything and you're left disciplining kids by sending them to the principal every day when they don't take their ADD medicine or whatever, and all these things. There's so many things. So
can Elon Musk take his ADD medicine?
That's who?
Can Elon Musk take his ADD medicine?
Oh, please. I mean, shouldn't he? His adult deficit attention disorder medicine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but he really might need it. He really might.
Yeah. That man is horrible.
Yes, he's.
Texas and Florida teachers got to be going through a bad time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right, Deanne? Occupational hazards going on. You know, it used to be all part of love and giving, and now it's like it's frustrated to go to work, and no one wants to be frustrated going to work and doing something they love.
Absolutely. So much is expected of teachers. So much is expected of them, and so little they don't earn it as much as they should. That's just how it is.
It's got to be it's a labor of love.
And they have such an important job with your
Eventually,
children.
hopefully, they will get paid what they should get paid.
That I certainly hope so, because it's just
at private
ridiculous.
Schools they do, or a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, my daughter-in-law used to teach in a Catholic environment, so going to public school was like, wow, night and day. Night and day. She used to be able to hug her kids, and she'd be like their second mom. Of course, you can't do anything like that in public schools.
Mm-hmm. Paisley, are you still here? Just wondering, transportation. Are you worried about your car? Is that what you're wondering about?
I have a reading for Deanne.
Oh, God, I'm
Oh.
sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. So my cards were kind of weird too, so I just kept throwing. So, but I got the 10 of Cups with Justice and the Moon, and these are the initial cards, and it felt like, your happiness is coming, but you're not quite there with. I don't do timing cards, and I don't even ask about time. But I know we were asked about this year or next, but I knew there wasn't any way to get that for me. So, and they got Justice with the Moon. So this is kind of like trying to figure out what you're going to do with your own feelings about all this whole situation. Again, clearly you love it, but there's something there. And then I got the 2 of Wands with the 7 of Wands with the Hierophant. So this is like looking back, but also, this is within you. It feels like the 7 of Wands, this, defensive or conflicting energy with the Hierophant, which to me is the school, right? The job.
Yep.
And then I got, because I'm like, I still wanted more. And then I got the Strength with the Tower and the 2 of Cups. And the way I'm interpreting this is you are going to hang in there probably until next year. And hopefully I'm wrong, but I think something's going to happen. And you might not actually leave as late in the year as you planned. And this 2 of Cups is you and yourself and I just being like, I'm out. And you maybe retire quicker than you planned when it actually happens. Because there's going to be a straw that's going to break the camel's back.
Synchronistic event.
Something's going to happen, and you're going to bail, and you're going to be fine.
You're going to know when it's time to
You're going to
bail.
know it's time to go. Yep. And you're going to go. And
I had that tower too.
There won't be any love lost. You're going to be all good with it. But yeah, something's going to happen. Or that's what it looks like anyhow.
Yeah.
Now I think bad. It's almost like something you can't deal with, and you're like, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I get.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Same. Okay.
Scott, you got to go vote.
Oh, I got till 8.
Okay.
This is our third question.
All right.
Yeah, so I got an hour and 45 minutes yet to go vote. I'll be good.
Okay.
God bless our teachers. Thank you, Nanette. Yes. I had so much respect for my teachers in our small school growing up. 95% of them were just lovely. They were family.
Yep.
Probably, funny thing is, most of my teachers were new teachers out of college. And about 10 of them taught my daughter.
Oh, gosh. That's pretty remarkable.
My basketball coach was my daughter's basketball coach.
That is amazing. That's a history right there.
No, my last daughter's senior year was my basketball coach's last year. He retired after my daughter graduated.
Oh,
He wanted to stick around for that class for one more year.
my goodness. I love those stories.
Yeah.
That is just fantastic.
A lot of good people there.
Yeah.
Okay. Paisley said something about she wants to transfer into green transportation.
Yep. Green energy vehicle.
Timing on transportation. Speaking of transportation, Allison's having good transportation issues.
Oh, really?
A little bit of clutch going on.
Oh.
Okay, transportation teacher with Paisley.
Oh, goodness sakes. Goodness.
Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Hey, King of Pentacles, money time. Ho, ho, ho.
You know what? I can go because I got the Two of Pentacles, balancing everything, standing on the water, balancing everything. But there is a rainbow. Five of Swords, a little bit of, I don't know if you have transportation now, but it's a little tricky. I got the Emperor, so I feel like you're going to have to take charge of the situation and make some decisions, because you're going to have a tower moment with your vehicle.
I got that too.
And I see this lovely green tree that is going to bear fruit. And I'm going to take a leap and say, this is your green vehicle, and you got to wait for the harvest. It's a coming.
So I get the Empress.
Oh, you get the Empress. I got the Emperor.
Yeah, you got the Emperor. They're both green. They're both lovely. They're both powerful.
Yes.
And you got the Tower, but I get a death, so it's an ending, right?
Same thing. Yeah.
In the middle is a Five of Swords, so there's.
I had the Five of Swords too.
It's obvious issues going on with your current vehicle.
Yeah.
So when we get the Tower and death feeling, I feel like you should just run it till it's dead.
Because it's going to die anyway, so just go.
It's going to die anyway. Don't put any money into it.
Yeah.
Drive it till it's dead, and then make your move.
Exactly.
Whenever you want it. I think it's going to last a little while yet. It doesn't feel like it's like, a month away.
It says front left wheel bearing is going. No, don't let it die before it's time, he said.
Well, if I was near you, I could replace that for like $50.
Yeah, that's
front wheel bearing isn't terribly
that's
expensive.
the whole issue.
When a mechanic has to do it, Scott, they charge for it.
Well, I know a mechanic. I know, I get it.
I mean, God bless you if you could only go to Paisley's house and do it for her.
I mean, I could get the part and do it myself for probably $60, but the mechanic's a mechanic's going to charge you $350 or whatever. Oh, honestly,
those miles. But Paisley,
those Toyotas run forever.
Fantastic cars. They'll drive till the ends of the earth. I mean, you can drive those things years. They do not die normally. A wheel bearing, like Scott said, that's repairable.
Yeah. If you can find someone to do it cheap, because honestly, I sense you can get another year out of this car.
Yeah,
but it's gonna crop out on you.
Yeah, call around and ask, for pricing.
I mean, I get your victory. You're gonna get your wheels you want.
I do too.
Yep. But it doesn't feel like I said, I just get the sense like you just should drive it till it totally craps out. And then you're going to be in a better place to get the ride you want.
Allison, what do you get?
Yeah, what do you get?
So I got the Ace of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune, and that's probably the action with what's going on with the wheel or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's, just kind of moving forward with it, trying to, just make it happen or stick it out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get the Tower, the bearing, or whatever the heck something goes.
Yeah.
But Four of Pentacles, you're gonna hold on to it for a minute. You're gonna get it fixed, or this is not letting go.
I would get it fixed because you can't kill you can't kill a Camry, a Toyota. That's gonna last forever. You can't.
So you're gonna have your Tower, and then
when you get it,
you're still not gonna let go of it.
But yeah, I mean, when you get a tower, it's probably the motor takes a crap. It's beyond repair kind of thing.
But the Four of Pentacles, not really, because if this is a big deal for her, a tower is whatever is a tower to her.
Yeah, I got this. Yeah, it could just be. Yeah, that $300 is a big deal to go get it fixed, for instance. Yeah, that's true.
My $1,500 clutch is a tower.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
true.
It's the same.
True.
Right. It's the same feeling. It's
Yeah,
be,
for me, it's a
it's
big.
a lot of
Everybody's
money.
power.
It's a lot
Yeah,
of money beyond repair.
Could I
it's
do this? I could, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do this.
You're gonna move on, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to do
Okay.
this. But I feel like this.
Yes. And you
But,
know,
but honestly, my sense is with this whole going green, wait
Yeah.
for those more options.
yeah,
If you can get this car going yet, which it feels like if it's only that,
yeah.
the motor might
Yeah.
crap out. But by the time next year comes around, next
We'll
summer,
have new
there's
green
going to be
cars
new
out.
vehicles. They're going to be tested. They're going to go down in price.
Right. All of that. All of the above.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
they will.
yeah, they always do. Yeah.
When there's more
When's the
options,
last
more
time you guys
companies.
looked at the?
We just looked because we
I
just
mean,
bought
I'm just saying we
car.
were so short vehicles everywhere, but maybe that's turning around. I have been looking. There was a little bit more, but it's only been since yesterday, so I don't know.
Well, they're
Yeah.
short vehicles, period, because
That's
vehicles,
what I'm talking about.
the chips
The
are
inventory,
not,
yes.
we're not being able to get
There's
the chips.
battery issues going on.
Battery issues, chips, the whole thing.
Getting the equipment.
If you want a brand new vehicle.
Right. If you want a brand new, I would. If you're going to go green, I would get brand new. I mean, I think interest rates are going to go down next year too.
Yeah, and if you do the battery situation, if you go with that kind of route with the, hybrid, that is going to only last you like 7 years, and it starts to go down like a Prius, and you have to get another battery, and that's like $7,000. So keep that in mind.
You're buying a new vehicle.
There's different electric and hybrid technologies. You got to research them and understand what you're getting.
Yeah, I was reading this story. It may have been on Twitter. Some guy said he bought a Tesla, and it was used.
Yeah.
And like you said, it was 5-6 years.
Yeah.
The battery took a crap. They said $24,000 for a new battery.
That's because they're so hard to come by now.
And he basically said, the heck with Tesla, especially with the way Elon's going.
Oh, this is not.
He said the actual thing I did, I set it out in the back 40 and I started it on fire.
Because you know what? They're lithium batteries, and lithium is a very hard to get mineral or rock or whatever, however they mine it and do it. It's very difficult right now to get it.
The lithium mines are basically like gold now.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like salt mines. If you ever look at it.
Unless you want to spend a lot of money, I wouldn't go the Tesla route, but there are other options out there in the electric land.
The guy said on Twitter there, I think it was Twitter, but anyway, he said, who the heck is going to buy this vehicle for 20, needing a battery is going to cost $24,000. He said he went back and just lit it.
Yeah, exactly.
And bought a new one.
And Captain Morgan says Toyota had a few years on engine oil sludge. Toyota had a few years in engine sludge built up, but I can't recall the years. Oh, yeah. Oil engine burn. Yeah.
Same with Cadillacs. I've had
numerous
Cadillacs.
You go for 30 good years and bad years. When I had a Toyota, it was a Camry. It lasted so long that my son took it over after I was done with it, and he drove it forever.
The sludge which keeps them running. I ended up selling my car when I got a truck. Well, actually, I bought a truck at an auction, and I thought, I can make money at it. I can fix it. Well, it ended up being one of the cylinders was shot. So I'm basically married to it. I thought I could fix it, make $4,000. Well, after I got it fixed, it was at value. So I'm like, I guess I got myself.
You had to keep it to make,
So my other vehicle was a 2000 Toyota Celica.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah.
my little racer, you know,
I
in the
had a
summer.
Celica too at one point.
But with these years, 2000, yes, that thing burned oil like crazy.
Yeah.
But every few months when I did my oil change, or like every other oil change, I would put this stuff from Farm and Fleet. You know, it was relatively cheap, but it was like a stop engine oil burning or leak or something.
Yeah.
Put one of those, a quart of that in there. It did not burn oil.
Sounds like you put synthetic oil.
I always use synthetic, but it was just this stop engine oil leak stuff. Treatment.
Yeah.
And before using regular oil,
it just didn't have
carbon and stuff would come out the muffler, and the whole back end would be black.
So you put an additive that kept it cleaner. It burnt.
Yes.
It was burning cleaner, and it
And
lasted longer.
It did not burn oil, and I just did that every other oil change, and it never burned oil.
Awesome.
And it ran, little thing ran like great, and so I sold it for like $1,000, and someone got a great vehicle.
Oh.
Yep, that was the 4-cylinder.
Yep.
Yep, that little 4-cylinder, but ran like a champ. It just started burning oil like crazy. That's usually the
Toyota owners. Scott has them all. Has the tips.
Yeah. The Cadillacs, those North Star motors, they burned oil like crazy too. I've had multiple of them. I took my another one I had that my daughter drove in high school. I drove that.
Allison.
I drove that.
Yep.
I drove that one.
Gave up on us.
I drove that Cadillac to Myrtle Beach with my daughters.
Yeah.
We went on vacation.
Yeah.
That car, it's like I'd have to put more quarts of oil in it than I had stops at the fuel.
Oh gosh, that is sad. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
So like for every tank
hold on. Let me get out of the car on the side of the freeway and put some more oil in.
Yeah. So I had to put in gas like every 400 miles, but I had to stop every 200 miles to put another quart of oil in it.
Wow.
It ran great. It just burned oil like crazy.
Yeah, that's something. They don't do that anymore, though. The newer cars are much better about burning oil. They all use the synthetic oil, so
yeah,
yeah.
Anyway, I guess we had to go.
We should go because
I gotta go vote.
Allison's going to come back and go, where did everybody go? She's probably taking her dog out. Oh, there she is. We were just saying.
I had to take care of something.
No problem. Oh, Paisley. We had to stop and add water to the radiator and all this stuff, it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you get those leaks and whatnot, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do your baby the car. Yep.
Yeah, it was a 2000 Seville. Beautiful car.
Yeah.
Except my daughter did some damage to it when she was driving it. Had a few dents I had to pop out and whatnot, but I drove it. I drove it as long as I could, but I didn't try that stop leak treatment on that. I didn't think about it, but yeah, that trip, a lot of oil.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good tip, Scott. Thanks for mentioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap. You could get it at any auto parts or any kind of farm fleet place, whatever.
Oh gosh, Holly has an Impala. Now, when I was a little kid, my parents had an Impala. I mean, that was a long time ago. Did they still make them?
I don't know. I never had an Impala myself.
Because that was way back in the day.
I haven't seen one in years.
It has been years. They had the fins.
And when you do, they're a classic.
The fins on the back. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That was a long time ago. Yeah. Oh,
thank you, Linda. Bless you, sweetie.
Yeah. 1968. Yep. My parents
1968.
had an Impala. Yep. With the fins in the back. Back in the day.
My first car was a 78 Buick Regal. Love that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Such a nice ride.
Yeah, those are Buicks. Buicks back in the day had that floaty ride, you know.
Those
had
Buick
good
Regals,
suspension
oh my
or something,
God.
right? Yeah.
I remember my mom's car was a Buick Skylark. I can't remember what
Oh,
70 year, but oh, that thing was a little
yeah.
roadster.
Yeah. Yeah. They were
She had,
fun.
for a long time, she had the old Buick station wagon.
Oh gosh, really? My aunt and uncle and their 7 kids, they had a Buick station wagon as well.
That thing was a trip.
It had the wood, the kind of woody sides. It was
Yeah, the wood grain sides and the whole
wood
jazz.
grain
Yeah.
sides. Yeah.
The funny thing is, she was taking us to the kids to, like, I think it was the outdoor theater, the Skyview, you know, where everyone parked and you put that little thing on the, you know. And she was running a little bit late, but I knew I don't know, maybe 10 or something. And I knew something about the car. And she was hustling, and I'm like, something in my head said, Mom, slow down, slow down. Well, the accelerator sticks when it's cold.
Oh, yeah. And she couldn't slow down because it was stuck.
She did. It was stuck. We went across the driveway. It bent the frame like this and went in the ditch.
Oh no.
Oh,
We didn't go to the
no.
movie.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
And
Oh,
I
goodness.
told her halfway down the driveway, something in my mind just said, Mom, you're going too fast. You got to slow down. Got to slow down.
Yeah. Oh,
And she didn't listen.
Oh, goodness.
It still drove, but it was like this.
Things happen.
Yeah. Bada bing.
Well, we better sign off because these fine people have to eat their dinner.
Go eat your din. Bless you, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
everyone.
Thank you.
Next week on Val's channel.